Hey, what's happening? It's Joe from Joe Practice, and today we're going to be doing an after-work backyard boxing and golf workout. The golf workout is consisting of the top-down swing. We're going to go over a few things with that, and with the boxing, it's going to be a little bit of defense, a little bit of footwork, and the jab. I'm going to specifically be concentrating on teaching you guys the backward jab. Okay, so that would be the low snapping, making your hand a whip. See how I'm doing that? So I'm bringing up, so the move's here. I'm gonna get this out of the way. The move comes down like so. Sorry about that. So it comes here. So I'm here. I want to be able, you want to rock back and forth. That's what you got to learn how to do. So you're stepping almost back. So you can almost lift your feet up, or you can lift your feet up. It's a good drill. But everything you do is up. And not very rarely are you going to be punching down. Most of it is either straight or up. And you get your power from that rock. See how I'm rocking back and forth. I'm not really leaving the ground. I can go forward and backwards. So, but when I do this jab, right, we're going to do boom. We're going to have it loose down here, but when we bring it up, we have a tight fist when we're throwing that jab. This is always open when we're catching, but when we're throwing, when we throw our punches, we want to make sure we get in the habit of closing our fist tight and slightly turning it over, because we want to make sure that we strike with that, the knuckle part of our hand. That's where we're going to get the most power. You have to develop your forearms, your wrists, and obviously your hands, and you do that with doing grips, hand grips, and wrist curls, and regular curls. Any type of lifting is going to help you. Preferably low rep powerlifting is going to help you the most. So that jab. So down here, you can have your hand loose here, kind of make it that whip, but when you bring it to it, when you're just about to strike, that's tight. Bam! All right, so this is always down. Try to get into that habit of going, bringing that, your right hand over. So boom, you're here, and then right here. You always, when you throw your punches, you don't want to bring them all the way in. You kind of want to have them out here and be able to throw your punches out here. See how I'm doing that? Close that, but when you're throwing that, and right at the last second, you want to make sure that it's really tight, that fist, and then you're turning it over. Points are, you want to try to hit are obviously the chin, solar plexus for boxing. And when you're, back's against the wall in the street, it's anything. So chin, heart, solar plexus area, and the testicles. So those would be your points of, those are your kill points. But okay, so let's back to the jab. Boom. Just practice that as you're walking through the kitchen, you know what I mean? Just walking, boom, bring it down. Always have this up. You can feint, this always comes up. When you're inside of the striking area, you always want to make sure your hands are up. So you always want to pretend that your opponent's fists are baseballs, so you want to catch those. You want to try to obviously slow down time, where you're using your arms as 2x4s, as for blockers. Your elbows are obviously going to be when your opponent throws your hook. You're gonna, that's the block for a hook. And when you get real good, you can actually get him in the forearm with your elbow, and that really hurts. I was a body puncher, and I know that hurts because I've had bruises up and down my arms after fights. So okay, so we're gonna do that. That's doing the jab, and then we're gonna do some top-down swings. So with the jab, the only way you're gonna get it good is just throwing that all the time. I mean, all the time. Preferably, if you can get a piece of rope and fray the end of it, that's going to make a great target for you. Put it in a doorway or hang it from the ceiling. That's going to make a real good target with you. You just want to get that jab out there. Make sure every time you throw it, and you can throw it up here. I just wanted to show you that, have you practice that whipping jab from down low, like a Muhammad Ali type jab. Just backhand that, you know what I mean? Making your arm into a whip. That's a real one, nice fast jab to practice. And obviously you can do feinting, kind of feint down with it. But when you, at the very end of that jab, or or any punch, you want to make sure that you have a tight fist, and you have to work on that to get a nice fist and have it look real good and perform well for you. All right, so we're gonna get on to the golf. All right, we're gonna do the top down. I came up with a top down after I hurt my back. This is a great like last resort for you guys who can't figure it out doing it the backwards way. And I mean the backwards way is starting the swing here and going backwards this way, twisting this way. Top down, you're going this way. And you're turning almost like throwing a baseball. We're gonna turn that way, throwing that baseball. So we're here and throwing that baseball down. It's a different type of a swing. Down here, bring it here, boom. I've been doing a lot lately is kind of like, I guess that would be a, I don't know what you would call it, but I've been, and then going, like a hitch, I guess, a super hitch. It's just a great way to practice, and I've been doing releases, really getting into that full swing, and doing that on the hip rope. The hip rope's over here, I didn't set it up yet, I'll show you. This is it right here. I'll set it up for just the golf. What's great about a hit rope is you can get your reps in. I swung on this I'm still swinging on it, but I went 3 years straight, and I well over 1 million swings. All kinds of standing on 1 foot, you know, working on just different footwork, balancing, all kinds of different stuff. Full stretch swings and like a clock coming around like this over and over again. I practiced in my yard while the dog was out running. So what's great about this hit rope, right? Is you can do it any height. That's obviously probably almost 2 feet off the ground. I mean, I'm just gonna get my swings in with this, and then I'm gonna do some top downs, okay? So with that stand right there, you can, those right there are 250. But with that, you can do boxing, you can do obviously karate, soccer kicking. That's a great height for low kicking, that 2 foot height there. Golf all the way down to the ground. Baseball, it's great for baseball. Tennis. Hockey is great for stick handling. Inside, it doesn't make any noise, gives you a great feel. So you need is point of contact to do your reps. Point of contact. Remember those words, point of contact. And you have to do a gazillion strikes and swings or whatever you're doing, or punches, whatever you're doing, you have to do a gazillion of them if you want to get super good and have it like embedded in your blood. So this is the Adirondack chair. It's going to the dump one of these days. That's the target. We're gonna do baseballs, hockey pucks, regular golf balls, and these Euro balls. All right, that's the hit rope little demo. It's just a different swing. It's gravity and momentum. You are exploiting gravity and momentum. You gotta practice. I mean, you gotta do the swing, and a great way to do that is on a rope. I proved it. I've already proven it. A rope will get you to where you need to go doing your reps. I mean, a rep is a rep. I don't care what you say. There's no such thing as a bad rep. Your body records every single move that you make. And the more you do them, your body figures out the best way for you to do that. I mean, after a million swings, that's my swing right there. I'm not gonna give up on it. I'm just not. I'm gonna play it out. It's too easy to do. All right, that's Joe Practice. Check us out on the web, www.joepractice.com, or on Facebook and YouTube. Ciao.